What's up YouTube, Sick Eric back again with another video, and today I'm going to be giving you 12 reasons on why you should buy the OnePlus 7 Pro. I've been using this phone ever since it got released on T-Mobile, going on, I believe, several weeks already. Almost a month, not quite, but I've been using this phone, jumping between this and the S10. Mainly, this device, my SIM is in this phone right now, and I'm absolutely loving it. So let's go ahead and jump down into it. 12 reasons why you should buy this phone. The first is going to be the display. This is one of the best displays you can get, other than Samsung, mind you, right now. This phone has a really nice, beautiful display. It's a 6.67-inch fluid AMOLED display with a resolution of 1440 by 3120, 516 pixels per inch. It does support HDR10 plus, and you do have a 90 hertz refresh rate on here compared to other devices that only have 60. And believe me, using 90 hertz display and going from this to a 60, you could definitely tell the difference. Even right now, scrolling on here, everything just does not feel as smooth when you're scrolling using 60 hertz. So 90 hertz really does make a huge difference when scrolling. Everything feels so much smoother. If you play a lot of games, you'll definitely notice it. Scrolling through apps, opening up apps is just so damn smooth on this phone. Excellent display. The edges are curved. Some people may like that. Some people may not mind. I don't mind. I'm used to Samsung devices, so having curved screens, I don't care. But really nice, punchy colors. You got so many different options as far as going into your screen calibration. You could do AMOLED wide gamut. You could do sRGB. You could do P3 on here. You got so many different options as far as display goes. You will not be disappointed with this display. You got a whole bunch of different options to adjust it to your liking. So next on the list is going to be a dumb one, which is the pop-up facing camera. I personally like it. It's a little bit of a conversation starter. Plus, it gives you extra real estate for that display. There is no cutout, there is no notch, no hole punch, no nothing. It is pure display, and on the phone this big, it's just really excellent for content viewing on here. Pop-up camera, I believe it's a 16 megapixel, and it is really cool. It has been durable, have not had any issues with dust or anything getting in there or anything like that. OnePlus says you can use it up to 150 times a day for several years, and you won't have any problems. I doubt anybody uses their camera that much, but that's another little thing. Pop-up facing camera is really cool. It's innovative, and I really don't mind it. Performance on this device has been excellent. This is the T-Mobile variant, 8 gigabytes of RAM, 256 storage, and a Snapdragon 855 processor. Really nice. You got that new storage, I believe it's 3.0, if I'm not mistaken, which is faster storage on here when transferring and saving stuff to your device. It does not have a SIM. It does not have a micro SD card expansion, but 256 gigabytes of storage is plenty. You will not be disappointed. Performance on here has been excellent. Flying through the OS, multitasking on here has been great. No hiccups, no stutters, no lag. It's just really nice. Compared, to other phones, this phone is really fast. Even the Samsung S10 seems a little bit slower than this phone, but Oxygen OS is really nice. I've always liked it. Always wanted to try it out. I tried with the 6T, but I ended up returning that one. I was not that impressed, but with that being said, this phone is definitely really nice. Next is going to be the software. Oxygen OS is right there underneath Google's OS as far as stock Android feel, with some extras added to it. These are some of the stuff I'm on. I am on Oxygen OS 9.5.7, Android 9. So really, really nice. You get fast updates. Maybe not as fast as Google's, but they are really, really fast. This was probably the second best operating system, and then Samsung coming in at third maybe. But Oxygen OS is really, really fast. It is really customizable. They add a whole bunch of different features to it. You know, as far as when your screen is off, you could play videos and play music, you know, by swiping or fast forwarding like so on your screen, which is really cool. They have a whole bunch of different options you could do as far as customizations. You know, when you unlock your screen, you hold down on the button, it'll bring up some stuff on here like so. Shortcuts when you hold down on your fingerprint sensor. But Oxygen OS is really, really nice. Compared to Samsung, it's very clean, it's very fast. There's not a whole bunch of stuff on there bogging it down. It's really, really useful, really fast, and really clean. So yeah, let's go ahead and go back. Battery is a 4,000 milliamp hour battery. For me, battery life has been good. I don't know how a 4,000 milliamp hour battery should act, or you know, how much screen on time it should give me, but compared to my other phones that I've had, 3,500 milliamp hours, S10 is a 34. This phone lasts longer than those, so that is great in my book. Screen on time, I don't know how much screen on time it'll do. It varies between people, but for me, as far as usage on this phone goes, it's excellent. I could go through a 8-hour workday, come home with 60%, go to sleep, not charge it, wake up the next day, use it, and you know, still have 30% left on here by midday, and then I'll charge my phone. So that is really, really good for me. You know, compared to the S10, will probably be dead by now. But yeah, 4,000 milliamp hour battery, really, really good. Another thing that goes with that is you do have warp charge, which is 30 watt fast charge. On here you do not have wireless charging, but you do have warp charge. On here it'll get your phone from 15% to 100 in about an hour. So really, really fast charging, which is really, really cool. So even if your battery does suck, you could top it off really, really fast with 30 watt warp charge charging. And it definitely does make up for the lack of wireless charging. I don't mind that it doesn't have wireless charging. I have my S10, it does, so I get the best of both worlds. Does not bother me at all. The cameras on here are really good too, especially after this last update. You get 3 cameras on the back. The main one is a 48 megapixel with an aperture f1.6. Telephoto 8 megapixel 2.4, and then you get your ultra wide 16 megapixel aperture 2.2. Pictures on here are good, really good. They're not as good as your Pixels or your Samsungs, but considering everything else you get with this phone, pictures are good enough. Cameras are good enough. Unless you're going to be out there shooting a damn movie or some shit, you do not need, you know, excellent cameras. That's just my opinion. I use the phone to take shots when I want to take shots. You know, as long as they look clear to me, as long as they look nice and colorful, you know, I'm not very picky with my pictures. Now, if they're shitty and they're blurry and night sight is just horrible, which has definitely been improved on this device, not as good as a Pixel, but still really, really good. You know, if I can't see myself in a low, you know, scene, low light scene, then yeah, I might be pissed off. Or if it's just fuzzy or really noisy. But the camera quality on here are good enough for me. You get everything else with this phone. Cameras are good, especially for the price. You will not be disappointed unless you're nitpicky or you're zooming in all the way or you're cropping this or, you know, really, really nitpicking the camera. These cameras are just fine for you. The front-facing camera is a 16 megapixel camera. Just fine for everyday use, you know, Snapchat, you know, posting pictures on Facebook, shit like that. These cameras are excellent. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So, another thing on here to reason to buy are the stereo speakers. They're really good. Check out my video that I did comparing this with the Samsung Galaxy S10. Stereo speakers, you get your one down here and then your one up top. And it does support Dolby Atmos as well. So you go into your settings, you get dynamic movie, music, none, and then you get a style preference, warm, balance. This is, of course, if you're connected to Bluetooth or you had your headphones connected, which I have a Bluetooth speaker connected right now. But audio on here is really, really nice when you're watching content, you know, paired with this huge ass screen. Excellent audio, really, really nice watching videos and movies on here. So you will not be disappointed with the audio performance of this device. Another reason is the price. Base model of the OnePlus 7 Pro is going to be $670. You get 6 gigabytes of RAM, 128 storage. Yes, it is the most expensive OnePlus device, but it is still way cheaper than Samsung, Apple, LG, probably on the same boat as that. But personally, I think LG and OnePlus are about tied. You know, OnePlus does have better software. LG has a little bit better cameras, you know, etc. But for $670, this is a really, really nice phone. This is the $700 variant, 8 gigabytes, 256, T-Mobile. Like I said, it's still a really good buy for $700 to buy this phone compared to a $900 or $1,000 plus, you know, or $1,100 iPhone. It's just really, really too much money for a phone. Sure, you're skipping out on wireless charging, IP68 certification, which, you know, is just a certification. This phone can withstand splashes, but, you know, for the price, you are getting a lot of phone. Very good software, excellent build quality. You know, it's a beautiful phone, big battery, good cameras. You're getting a lot for the price range of this phone. Now, I mentioned this is a T-Mobile phone, but I did convert it to an international variant. If you go into my About phone, as you can see, I'm running Oxygen OS 957, which the T-Mobile was a different version. I'll post a link in the description if you guys want to check that out. Fairly simple to do. I'm not very computer savvy. I'm very, very shitty with computers, but amazingly I can do shit like this. I don't know why, but you are able to convert this to an official OnePlus device, which means you get your updates straight from OnePlus. They do not go through T-Mobile, and you can be unlocked. Your SIM does not need to be fully unlocked to do this. I had my SIM unlocked, but it does not need to be fully unlocked. And you do also have the option to unlock your bootloader, which I have not done yet. But just keep in mind, when you do convert, it will wipe the device and you'll have to start all over again. But you will be an official OnePlus software, so that is really, really good. And I'm definitely enjoying the added updates and the camera updates and everything, which make this phone just perfect. This last update OnePlus did for this device just killed it. It's just really, really nice. Camera quality is excellent. Performance is excellent. Another reason to buy this is the alert slider. It's a small reason, but the only other phone that has something like this is Apple. But this takes it a little bit further. You could do ring, you could do vibrate, and you could do silent. Really, really quick and easy to silent your phone rather than going up here, clicking on sound and doing that. But alert slider is very nice and handy to have. You could do it on the fly really, really quick to adjust the vibrate or silent mode on your phone. Small reason, but hey, it's still a reason. Next is the fingerprint scanner. It is really fast. It's bigger than the one found on the OnePlus 6T. As you can see, you just click your phone and it is unlocked. Boom. Really, really fast and easy to use. It's pretty accurate. You can do different fingers. So when it's lying on the ground or on the table, just put your finger on there and you are ready to go. So really, really fast and accurate fingerprint scanner. Definitely faster than the one on the Samsung. Maybe not as secure, but it is still really fast and you can get into your device really, really easily and quickly. on here. So like I said, it's bigger than the one found on the 6T, and it's faster than the one found on the 6T. Plus it is cool tech, and it is really cool to talk about. So fingerprint scanner under the display, really fast. Definitely a huge improvement from the OnePlus 6T, and definitely faster than the Samsung. Last on the list is going to be build quality. This phone is a beautiful phone. You got Gorilla Glass 6, and you got a metal frame. This is the Nebula blue color. Has this matte glass finish on the back. Still attracts a little bit of fingerprints, but not as bad as a shiny glossy one. They wipe away really quick. The front is a curved screen. You have really nice build quality. It's a heavy phone, very strong. You got a little bit of a camera bump right here. All the buttons are nicely positioned. You got your power button, perfect position. You got your volume rocker in a perfect position as well. Everything is just nicely positioned. Your alert slider, as I mentioned, again, really nice and accessible. You got your pop-up camera up here at the top. Really nice. All your mics and everything. You got your SIM tray down here at the bottom. Excellent build quality. It is a heavy phone. Some people may not like that, but the Note 9 is a heavy phone too. The Note 8 was a heavy phone. So I really like big phones. Some people may not, but I really like the build quality. I like the heft on here. Another cool thing is the flash. Most flash on devices have a plastic cover on them, which can be scratched. This flash is underneath the glass, so it's really nice and flush. So another nice little thing added on there. The camera bump is a little bit protruding, but it's not so bad. But excellent build quality on here. Gorilla Glass 6, like I said, on here. Really nice. It feels excellent in the hands. It just feels really premium, to me at least. You know, it feels like a Samsung phone. Just really nice. Some people may not like the curved displays, but I really don't mind. Slap a case on it, you're fine. No accidental touches. Really cool, and I really enjoyed this phone. So that is it, guys. 12 reasons why you should buy the OnePlus 7 Pro. You may agree with them, you may not. I don't care. I just giving you my thoughts of why I pretty much enjoyed this phone, and I thought I'd share it with you guys. So OnePlus 7 Pro, check it out. Go to the store, play with it, and definitely think about buying this. Links will be posted down below as far as if you want to check out how to convert your device on here. That way you guys can check it out, see if you want to do it or not. It's really not that hard. Just takes a little bit of time, but it is definitely worth it. You will get a fully unlocked OnePlus 7 Pro. Buy it from T-Mobile, which is probably cheaper, and then convert it, and then you're good to go. When I did it, I got the latest update pretty much right away, updated it, and now I am current on here rather than being a month behind on OnePlus. On T-Mobile, which their firmware was always a month behind as far as updates go. That being said, guys, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you did, thumbs down if you didn't. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that little notification bell for future notifications on my channel. Peace.